Well, folks, I guess it's a case of ask and you shall receive. This is well, you can read the top here. It's the Battle of Washington, D.C. It's more or less the fight I was looking for. I don't know if the Union is going to get reinforcements. Right now, it says they're not. But I don't know that that's right. I thought they were only supposed to have 9,000. Here it's showing 15,000. But anyways, it's showing that we have 50,000, which is probably right. Looks like they're only going to be coming in from the east. And so we had a really wide deployment zone there. So, yeah, the plan is to more or less kind of stick together. I'm assuming where they are, which is, of course, always a bit dangerous, but it's what I'm doing. Magruder up here. Force up there, and then we'll have Johnston over here. And we'll see what that gets us. If they are going to get reinforcements, I prefer to press them early before all those reinforcements get together. I'm guessing by the victory points they hold that they're pretty close. And given the prevalence of, I would say, pretty good roads on this map, we should be able to get there kind of quick. But we will see. Whenever I'm usually fighting the Union on other versions, they seem to hang out up here in the north, and I have to come from the south, and I have to dislodge them. This is always a pain in the neck, because they'll usually hang out up here, and there's a big open field and fences, and just, it's a whole big thing. So, hopefully that's not the case this time around. Okay, they're up. These guys are kind of dawdling. Jones, I think you're supposed to go somewhere, man. You definitely do not have cover there. In any event, Johnston's in position. Looks like Porterfield's in position. Okay. It's midday in later September now. So we should have probably a good 6 to 7 hours of daylight. What is going on with you? I think I'm just going to send the artillery up since they seem to have their act together. Guess they should be a bit further south. As should Beauregard. Okay, somebody found something. Let's not do that yet. Who found what? I heard a cannon fire. Oh, okay, we found him. Alright. That, at the very least, answers that. So, actually, that cannon being there is not terrible. Lawton's there. He's kind of out of position. Still out of position. Can I figure out how to get him in position? Yeah, that's more like it. Guess we'll just detach them. And start moving people. Okay. Gruder, I forgot all about. Okay. You can go there. Alright. Move these guys up. Nope. I'm gonna move our cavalry off. There, and what's the terrain like here? Alright, we'll put Beauregard like this. Okay. Speed it up again. Advance some of these cavalry in case we need them to step in and protect the artillery. Okay. Some skirmishers out. Where are you guys? kind of shaken, even though it says stable. I don't know what that's about. You doing anything? You are firing. I'll take you at your word. Gilmore's brigade also seems kind of shaken up. Alright, reboard muskets. Let's go. Alright, they're up there. We're kind of still scattered all over the place here. Whoa, Robert E. Lee's battalion. Alright. So they know their orders, they're just not quite there. Jackson's brigade. Yep, you guys move up. Those guys out there. It's probably going to render Beauregard's force redundant, but oh well. Says they're stable. Uh-oh. Yeah, wasn't kidding. Like, you need to move. Oh boy. All right. Well, those orders are coming from a ways away. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, I don't know which one this is, but nightfall is coming soon. So, I'll see what happens with that. Sometimes nighttime screws things up. On the other hand, it might allow for some rest, but it also may allow the other side to get reinforcements, which I think I've mentioned. I'm not eager. Just turn this into a fair fight. That's when you take heavy casualties. When you have those fair fights. Yeah. Just hold. That artillery can probably keep moving up. Again, just hold. Yeah, I really don't want to put those guys in that exhausted. They're very tired. Pretty much the same. And we have skirmishers skirmishing, so there's that. we can knock out their one set of guns, all the better. I don't know why they keep thinking that they're in a line. They're not. Not that kind of a line, at least. What are we seeing? We got people in contact, okay. I believe it. Stort's cavalry, it's in contact, okay. I think what I'll do with these guys is just throw them behind the others. And since this infantry is relatively well rested, I would say relatively high quality, can advance it. Anderson, I'm just going to keep close. Okay, tired you may be. You're going in. Interesting that Ewell is not in charge of Ewell's brigade. But I'm pretty sure I just saw him down here. That's Ewell's brigade, and I'm pretty sure they call that Ewell's brigade, so... Oh well. Certainly risking putting tired troops into combat here, but... I think if they're tired, the other side is probably fatigued, but we probably also have less than an hour before nightfall. What are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. Okay, they're all set up. Really have a feeling that they're going to rout. But... oh well. It's likely the end of the 2nd Brigade. Third Brigade is in much better shape. So I'm going to try to hit it from 2 sides. Alright, we're up to minor victory. Anything here important? Jackson low on ammunition. Not particularly important. Alright, you can take a break. Okay, sure enough, that brigade broke. Now we have the enemy is retreating. I have a feeling it's probably going to coincide with nightfall. I don't think there's that much time left before nightfall, so we'll see, but those are my predictions. Probably get away. Saved by the moon or something like that. No. I'm gonna send an attachment to take those guns. Come on, pivot. Pivot. Okay. So now, have these guys mount up. See what happens when we throw them in the melee, but that will be all she wrote. I think those are the only 2 brigades left. So we'll stay on them. Well, that's a win. Yeah, I I didn't think my casualties would be that low. Or that theirs would be that high. But they were. So, you are all literate folks, you can read that. But that was also the easy battle. And if you don't recall the previous episode, I think where I sketched this out. The army that's 3 times the size of that one is just a bit north. I thought they would have been pulled in as reinforcements. Kind of glad they weren't. And if I can fight them piecemeal, I'd rather do that than fight them all together. We got some rifles and a few guns. But anyways, that was the smaller army. The bigger army is, of course, this one. 30,000 troops. It's pretty much all my armies here combined. In any event, if I recall this correctly, there's a kind of... Yeah, I don't think we're unstoppable, but... Yeah, we may have won the last 3, but... I think there's a kind of supply... I don't know, whatever you want to call it, desert or something here. And so, I kind of need to get on that Army of the Potomac pretty quickly. That's the big development from the last video to this one. Over here in the center, well, we know how the Battle of St. Louis went, right? We won that, and that army went. It went somewhere. I don't know where. And things in the center still haven't developed, but you can see what we're up against, right? 15,078 guns. So pretty much between those two armies, it's 20,100 guns, and then that's an additional 27,000. So we're looking at 47,000 troops and about 150 guns, and there are about 10,000 in each of these armies. I guess they all have what, around, I don't know, 25, 30 guns on average. So if we can isolate and say get a fight against the Department of Ohio, or these two separately, or either of them individually, that would be fine. If it's all at once, that's a real tall order. If we can throw the Missouri State Guard in there, it might give us the edge in those fights. But that all remains to be seen. And again, this is the last supply depot to try to, I don't know, liven up this supply desert here. And yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and save this and hop out. Once this kind of clears away, I am going to send these armies after that Army of the Potomac, just because I think it's my best chance to win a pretty crushing win here in the East. Oh, I guess our policies changed up. So I am going to go for, what did I say? I said I was going to go for Conscription Act. I'll go for Conscription Act. But yeah, pretty much everything else is the same. Interest rate declined a little bit. I don't know if that had to do with the win or not, but yeah, that's where things stand at this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. That was not admittedly the most competitive of battles, but that is coming, and again, it was one piece in a much larger campaign. Alright folks, until next time.